Hello and good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm good, but a little bit worried.
A little bit worried.
Yeah.
May I ask, what is your name, please?
My name's Nhi.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Nhi, the test today will be around 12 to 15 minutes. If you're happy, we can start.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic. Nhi, I want to start, please, by talking about your hometown. Tell me, where is your hometown?
I was born and raised in the thriving metropolis, Ho Chi Minh City, which is located in the south of Vietnam, as is a state-of-the-art urban area, so lots of people live there. There's a really busy, lively, and fast-paced lifestyle.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. What do you like most about your hometown?
There are various things I love about it. Firstly, there are many job opportunities to work in prestigious companies, which is really important because people can earn a high salary and have a better quality of life. Secondly, there is the world-class education system. Therefore, students can develop and learn their skills in a high-standard learning environment.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you. Has your hometown changed much over the years?
Absolutely. The most common vehicle in my city was bike. I mean, most people cycle to work and go to school. But now, as you can see, most people use motorbike to move around the city. Yes, and moreover, it was much greener as there were more parks and gardens. But now they're replaced by factories and buildings because of the industrialization.
Fantastic, thank you. And the final question for hometown. Is there anything you would like to improve about your hometown?
There are two things I would like to change about my hometown. The first one is the air quality. I mean, as you know, the majority of people use their personal vehicle, especially motorbike, which release fumes directly to the air, causing air pollution. And the second one is noise pollution. There is a lot of noise from factories as well as karaoke, which badly affect my life. So I want the government to do something to deal with these problems.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Moving on now, let's talk about your daily routine. Tell me, Miss Nhi, what time do you usually wake up?
I would say that it depends on the day. In weekdays, I usually wake up at 6 a.m. as I need to go to school early in the morning. But at weekend, I always wake up at 9 a.m. as I sleep more because I want to recharge my batteries after a hard week.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Do you prefer to have a fixed routine or a flexible one?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think that I'm keen on a flexible routine because of two main reasons. The first one is I can't predict the future, so I usually adjust my work to suit the situation. And the second one is it depends on my energy levels of that day. I mean, some days I feel really tired, so I do less work on that day and will do more in another day when I'm more energetic.
Wonderful, how fascinating, brilliant. What part of the day do you enjoy most?
I think that I enjoy myself most in late evening, around 9 to 10 p.m. when I finish all my homework and I can use social media such as TikTok or chat with friends with a fresh and comfortable mind. And at that time, I feel really happy and relaxed.
It's wonderful, fantastic. And finally, has your routine changed recently?
Change? Oh, absolutely, yes. I usually spend 2 or 3 hours a day to finish all my assignments and go to bed around 10:30 p.m. But since this Monday, it took me 4, 5, or even hours a day to finish all my tasks as well as revise the lessons. And definitely I went to bed later around 11 or at midnight to prepare for my final term exams 2 weeks later.
Easy.
It made me a little. Sometimes it made me a little bit exhausted, but I think it's worth it, as I think that when I learn and revise more, I will pass the exams with flying colors, and my parents will be proud of me.
Fantastic, that's the main thing. Okay, Nee, I really enjoyed that, listening about your daily routine and hometown. And now we will move on to part 2, please. In part 2, I will give you a question and you have 1 minute to prepare, okay?
Yes.
Fantastic. The question for today, please, Nee, is could you describe a place in your city that you enjoy visiting? Thank you. Okay, Nee, thank you so much. That is the end of the 1 minute. When you're ready, could you please start now?
Yes. There are many fascinating places I could talk about. However, if I had to pick one, it would be the up-to-date shopping center Gigamon. It's located on Phạm Văn Đồng Street in Ho Chi Minh City, about 15 minutes from my house. There are many activities. There are a variety of activities I could do there. Firstly, I usually tried some mouth-watering cuisine at high-quality restaurants, and I highly recommend Caesarea, an Italian restaurant, and the food there is really delicious. And secondly, me and my friends always take photos together when we get there, especially photo booth. A Korean style photography model, which is really trendy among young people. I can remember vividly that last year, me and my best friend went to Gigamon to celebrate her birthday. At that time, I gave her a ceramic cup as a gift, and she's really loved it. And definitely, I really appreciate that moment. And then we took some photos together to keep some unforgettable memories. The reasons why I loved that place, not only because it is delicious food, but also it has sentimental value to me, as it witnessed all my moments and memories with my family and friends who I love the most in the world. In the future, I will definitely go visit that place again and again.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that. I've not been there, but I'll try to go there in the future. Thank you so much, Nee. I'll just take that back. Thank you. Nee, I want to continue talking about cities and urban life now. Could you tell me, please, why do so many people prefer living in cities nowadays?
Generally speaking, as I've mentioned above, there are many job opportunities to work in prestigious companies, which give them a financial freedom. For example, in Ho Chi Minh City, there are lots of big international companies like Samsung or LG, which need a huge number of employees and offer them a high salary. Moreover, people can find some services like hospitals or schools easily, which is really necessary for their basic needs.
Thank you very much. But what problems can large cities face?
In my opinion, I'm sure that most cities in the world face air pollution caused by factories gas. I mean, for example, in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, there are lots of big cities are built there. Are always on the top cities which have the worst air quality in my country. Moreover, because the urban areas have more modern facilities, so lots of people from rural areas move there and makes them overcrowded and noisy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, very interesting. That's great. How can governments make big cities more comfortable to live in?
In my opinion, I think one thing government could do is tackle the problems I've mentioned above. About air pollution, I think they could introduce some new laws to restrict and reduce the amount of exhaust gas. Besides that, they could improve the infrastructure in rural areas and encourage residents move there, which leads to reducing the overcrowded situation.
Good, well done. Thank you. Brilliant. Finally, let's talk about leisure activities now, Ni. Tell me, do people have enough free time today compared to in the past?
From my point of view, I think there is less time for them to relax than in the past, as people now have a huge number of assignments they have to do in their work or their study. For example, in Vietnam in the past, students used to have full 3 months summer holidays, but now they only have around 2.5 months. Even they need to participate in some extra classes like a math or English class. So, however, some people said that in the past they needed to do part-time job in the free time to have their family. So it's not the time when they enjoy or for them to relax themselves.
Interesting. Very interesting, isn't it? How can technology influence the way that people spend their time?
In my opinion, people spend much more time on their phones during their free time, which makes them a little bit isolated. For example, in the past, children usually gather together to play, to do outdoor activities like playing hide and seek or play football. But now you hardly ever see it anywhere.
Yeah.
However, some people make friends through the social media, and then they share their story with the people that have the same hobbies with them, and it makes them more relaxed and comfortable.
Thank you so much. Well done. And now, please, the final question for today. Should parents encourage children to spend more time outdoors?
I think that it's really necessary, as children can develop their practical skills like communication or problem-solving skills, and avoid becoming passive people. For instance, now children spend more than 8 hours a day playing online games, and don't talk to other people, and it badly impacts on their future.
Definitely.
However, there's a high crime rate, such as kidnapping children for ransom. Criminals will kidnap the children and then require their parents for a huge sum of money, and after they receive money, they will give back their children. Yeah.
Wow.
So some parents really worried about that. So sometimes they discourage their children to spend a lot of time outside.
Amazing. Thank you very much. And that brings us to the end of the test. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Fantastic. Fantastic. How did you find that?
fresh.
I thought you were absolutely phenomenal. Your fluency was absolutely amazing. Your pronunciation was beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I know that you were so nervous before we did that, yeah? But you did absolutely amazingly, yeah? I'm so proud of you. Well done. Good job, good job. One thing I really liked is your part 1 and your part 2 were phenomenal. They were absolutely amazing. Your part 3, there were some difficult questions there, especially for someone of your age, because you are still, at school. So it's difficult for you to think about big ideas, but I thought you did a wonderful job. Wonderful. Especially with the part 2, when you relaxed into it and you told that wonderful story about your family.
Yeah.
Are you excited to book your test soon? Well, I
So
would.
worried about my tests.
Well, we will practice a few new strategies for part 3. So I love that you followed a really clear and logical formula. Soon in our next lessons, I will teach you some other ways to answer them as well. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought you were phenomenal. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
High five. Come on, Nick. Well done.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.